Hello my friends, my name is LaZeR and we're back on Train Simulator Classic! And we're kicking off with a good one because Caledonia Works have just released a brand new A3 pack, including my favourite steam train in the world, the Flying Scotsman! Now I just want to make it clear that what you see in front of me right now, this is only just the tiniest smidge of how big this pack is. There are so many different liveries and variants of Flying Scotsman and different kind of Class A3s. So what you have here, this is just, again, this is just the tiniest, like, amount of different A3s you can get in this. It's there's so much to see. But in today's video, we're going to be looking at all the different variants of Flying Scotsmans over the years. So if you're new to the LaZeR YouTube channel, why not consider subscribing, turn the bell notification as well as stay notified to the channel. It's just a click of a button. Right then, let's play Train Sim! So let's start here, where Flying Scotsman, I believe, it used to be an A1. Now, this is the single chimney and the single dome Flying Scotsman, and, like, you know, it hasn't got her corridor tender yet, so it's so cool to see what Flying Scotsman used to look like when it was, like, factory fresh. Well, maybe not factory fresh, but, like, you guys know what I mean. And I have to say the detail in this is amazing. Like, Caledonian Works, if you're watching this, you have done it again. You have blown my mind. You guys have done an amazing job of getting, like, all the details, like, you know, spot on. And, like if I zoom in, you can actually read the plaque on the side. So the London and Northeastern Doncaster, because that's where it was built in 1923. And you got the nameplate, Flying Scotsman. Ooh, that looks nice. The wheels look amazing. I mean, look at the detail in those wheels. That is fantastic. And, like, got the number 4472 and the LNER. Ah, the tender. This tender does look nice. And the detail in the woodwork. And you got to remember, a lot of work has gone into making this. So, you know, I'm trying to, like, point out every single tiny bit of detail, like in the whistle and everything. Wow, this is amazing. Now, moving on to the next Scotsman is where things get really interesting. They've actually made an American Flying Scotsman, and this, I mean, I've reviewed an American Flying Scotsman on Train Simulator before, but it wasn't actually very good. It was very glitchy and it didn't work properly. But this, I mean, the detail in the lamp and the, like, you know, the cow catcher, the knuckle coupler, I mean, and the detail in the pipework, like. You have to remember, how long did it take to sort of, like, 3D model just this tiny little pipework? Let alone, like, you know, the cow catcher and the flags and the bell. Oh, the bell, that is a nice touch. And, like, the 3D modelling and the whistle, like, you know, how long do you think it took Caledonia Works to just to make this piece? I mean, that is just that alone is just a remarkable amount of detail, and the valve bit as well. I mean, look at that. It is amazing of how much, like, you know, detail and work has gone into making these. But also, I want to check out the double tender because, yes, it comes with 2 tenders. Yeah! I mean, let's have a quick little look. Oh, yeah, that is lovely. I mean, like, it's nice that we get a brand new water tank tender in Train Simulator. Yeah, it's been a long time. Well, actually, I think this is the second time, actually, that we've only gotten a water tank tender in Train Simulator. I mean, this is a really nice looking tender. And you got the LNER on the side and the number 4472. That just looks amazing. And it is quite nice to see a red nameplate on Flying Scotsman. I mean, to me personally, I mean, I prefer the Flying Scotsman's nameplate when it's like that, but having it in a red nameplate, I mean, that's what it looked like when I went to America. It does look really nice for Flying Scotsman. It really does suit it, but especially with the red cow catcher. It's just a really nice touch, and the detail in the flags. That is so good. Right, moving on to this Flying Scotsman with the smoke deflectors in, I believe it's Brunswick, I can't even say the word properly, Brunswick Green, I think. I just call it British Railway Green because, like, you know, it's easier. This is the one with the black wheels, obviously, and then it's got this on the nameplate, which, if I try and zoom in, like, try and read it, look how much detail in just that little plaque, and the fact that you can actually read what it says, that is just amazing amount of detail. I mean, no one's, like, hardly going to see it, but the fact that they've put that much amount of, like, you know, work and effort and detail in that, so we can actually read it, that is just amazing. And you got the number 60103 and the British Railway logo, and the corridor tender, and the detail in the car. Oh, the detail in the car it's just so nice. Now, moving on to the Flying Scotsman that most people are familiar with the smoke deflectors and LNER green. This is just so nice. And you've got the nice pipe work there. Oh, the detail in this is just insane. And you've got the plaque on the smoke deflector. Built in Doncaster, number 1564, built in 1923, of course. This just looks so nice. Look at the detail in those wheels. Those wheels. Oh, cannot wait to see what this thing looks like when it's at, like, full speed. This is going to be absolutely amazing. Little detail in the cab. You can actually have a look inside. Very nice. And actually, I want to point out that this brake, I don't know what it's called, but, like, if we go to an older Scotsman, you can actually see the brakes are completely different. So the fact that they've actually, like, made not just the outside perfect, but they've made the interior just right as well. Here, right, mate. Oh, I'm loving the mustache. So you got this old-fashioned brake, and you've got a more modern brake, which, like, you know, little details like that is really good. That's what I'm really impressed about. Now, moving on to this Flying Scotsman, which is actually quite interesting because on the front, it's got the number 60103. But on the side, it's in its LNER colours. So it's got British Railway number on the front, but it's got its LNER numbers and letters on the tender and on the side of the cab. That is quite interesting. And also, this one's missing its nameplate because when Flying Scotsman went into overhaul, when it was, like, released from overhaul, this is what it looked like, and it looks amazing. The black is absolutely spot on. They've done so well on the. I'd have to say, Flying Scotsman does actually look quite good in black. I mean, I don't normally say that, but it does look quite nice in this colour. I think it looks fantastic, especially against the snow. And last, but certainly not least, is my personal favourite livery of Flying Scotsman in its British Railway colours, number 60103, in its current livery at the moment. And I've got to say, Caledonia Works have done such an amazing job with this. You've got the double chimney, double dome. The choice of green is lovely. Let's have a quick look in the cab. The cab looks absolutely marvellous. Yeah, I think, like, Caledonia Works, you have done it again. Amazing work to like, you know, because, like, you know, it's very rare that people, like, you know, have a look at, like, the tiniest amount of detail, like the bell and the pipe work and, like, you know, the whistle, for example. Like, you know, like, most people don't really look into, like, most details and stuff like that, but, like, you know, I understand how much work has gone into this add-on pack. Now, if you guys want to buy these, I'll leave a link in the description below to Caledonian Works' website, and I'll leave a link to, like, where you can buy the Flying Scotsman. I really recommend this. But what we're going to do now is we're going to pick one of these Flying Scotsmans to do a driving test. And I think it's obvious that it's got to be this one because, like, you know, this is my most favourite variant of Flying Scotsman in the British Railway green. I do love Scotsman in like this. I think this is this is without doubt my favourite Scotsman out of all of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this Scotsman. I'm going to keep the American one in because I want to do a sound test with the American Scotsman. And then what I'll do is I'll use, probably Sir Nigel Gressie's support coach. And I think adding some Armstrong Powerhouse Mark 1s. I think I'm just going to put some probably just random coaches down. Like, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'll just pop some down. How many coaches is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can maybe go with 2 more. There we go. Perfect. Bit of a mistake with the controls. So if we click play and save, hopefully the game won't crash. There we go. Right, now before we before we start driving this Scotsman, I would like to do a sound test with the American Scotsman. So if we click on Flying Scotsman and have a look in the cab. Ooh, this is so nice. Can we actually open the roof? Yes, we can. And is it open on the outside? Yes, it is. Good. Right, I want to do a quick whistle test. So, without further ado, here we go. I'm a bit nervous, but here we go. Pressing the space bar. Now that is how Scotsman's whistle should be. I have to say that sound effect whistle sounds a lot better than the whistle of Flying Scotsman in Train Sim World 4. Like, I mean, if I had that whistle in the Flying Scotsman and Train Sim World 4, the Flying Scotsman would be absolutely, like, it would be super perfect. But, like, you know, nothing is perfect, is it? If we press Control 1, we can turn the big lamp on and off. And if we press Control, is it Control 2? No, Control 3. We need to have the Flying Scotsman name, headboard on the front. There you go. And if we press B, it should activate the American whistle. So let's have a little go, shall we? Oh my god! Yes! And if we press Control Spacebar, we've got like a different selection of toot whistles. Oh, that's nice. Oh, you can tell that one sounds old. Oh yeah, that one is definitely Scotsman's whistle. You can tell. But the American whistle, you can actually hear it echo in the background. Oh, that is awesome. And the flags look absolutely amazing as well. I mean, great job, like, you know, for the flags as well. Like, you know, it's very rare that people put flags on steam trains, but there you go. That looks so nice. Right then, let's head over to this Flying Scotsman, and we want to check out the headboard. So if I press Control 1, and let's see what kind of different headboards we've got. Ooh, got I quite like these headboards that Caledonia works do. But there is one that I'm actually looking for. Well, there's a few I'm looking for. Swanage Railway, yeah, that's a good one. The Mid-Hants Railway, yeah, my local heritage railway line. The Flying Scotsman, oh yes, yes. Oh, press the wrong button. That's the headboard that I'm going for. I think we're gonna have that. I'm keeping it as that headboard. I think that's the right choice. And then pressing Control 2 and 4 for the lamps, and then I think Control 3 a few times for the rail tour lamps. There we go. Excellent. I think we are ready to go. Let's have a quick look in the cab. Oh, the fire looks nice. Is there a button or something I can press to activate the cab light? I mean, apparently this thing does have cab lights, but well, in Train Sim Mod 4 it does, but I don't think it has it in this one. But, like, you know, I can live with that. Right, I am ready to go. So another toot the whistle. Oh, there we go. Let's throttle up and let's get moving. Oh yes! At last, we actually have a decent Flying Scotsman in Train Simulator Classic. Now, I do have to be honest. You guys might not like what I'm about to say here, but I think the Flying Scotsman in Train Sim World 4 is slightly better, in my opinion. But it's absolutely fantastic that we've now got a much better, up-to-date Flying Scotsman in Train Simulator Classic. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is absolutely amazing. Right, I want to slow down just a little bit, because to be honest, we are leaving the yard, and I don't want to go too fast. Bring the reverser down just a little bit, like 29%, I think that'll do. Do another toot the whistle. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm so glad we've got a brand new Flying Scotsman for Train Simulator Classic. I might turn the volume down on the game just a little bit, because, like, you know, I'm just worried that the game might be a little bit too loud. There you go. Let's do a long pass-by shot of Flying Scotsman and do a long toot of the whistle. Caledonian Works, if you're watching, you have made one heck of a model here. Like, you know, this is an absolute masterpiece. I think, you know, this might be, like, you know, me being, like, you know, because I love Flying Scotsman so much, but I think this is probably the best thing you have ever made so far. I mean, it is... I'm just going to take a few screenshots, why not? I mean, this is just absolutely epic. I mean, you've definitely won me over once again. So what's our speed now? 72 miles per hour. Losing a little bit of PSI, but that's okay. Let's get a little shot of the cab. Looks very nice. Let's open up the roof. Oh, yeah. This is nice. This is absolutely a wonderful thing. I mean, the cab, it just looks absolutely amazing. The detail in the pipe work and the textures in the woodwork are just absolutely phenomenal. This is just an amazing thing to have in Train Simulator. At last, we've got a brand new, not just a Flying Scotsman, but like a whole new A3 pack. Like how long have we been waiting for a new A3 train pack for Train Simulator Classic, and now we finally have one. And Caledonia Works, you got 2 big thumbs up for me. This is absolutely amazing. But what I'm going to do now is I think I'm going to end the video for today, because I just want to, like, you know, have a bit of me time, play around with this and see what other cool, amazing things I can do. But I think for our next race, I think we should have Flying Scotsman by Caledonia Works, and a Caledonia Works King class and a Caledonia Works Princess class. So we've got like LNER versus GWR versus LMS. I think that'd be a really cool idea. But I think if I get like a nice toot shot, and then if I try and like maybe pause the games, like, can I pause the game? Oh yeah, I forgot you can pause the game in Train Simulator Classic. I think we'll just have like leave it as there for as a nice, like, you know, photo finish. Photo finish, that is nice. But yeah, thank you again so much for watching this amazing video. I'm definitely be doing a lot more videos on this. Like, Caledonia Works, again, well done on making this. You've blown my mind completely. It's very well done. But big question is, which one would I prefer? The Flying Scotsman in Train Sim World 4 or Caledonia Works as Flying Scotsman? At the moment, it's very 50-50 because the sound effects in this are a lot better, and the fact you can have a headboard is just nice. But in Train Sim World 4, the Flying Scotsman is like super duper close of looking like the real thing. But the sound effects for the Train Sim World 4 Flying Scotsman, in my opinion, are a little bit poor. But, like, you know, that's just my opinion. I mean, you guys can disagree. I mean, it's just my opinion. You guys can agree or disagree. I don't mind. But that concludes this video for today, my friends. Thank you again so much for watching. And, you know, make sure you click that subscribe button, because we are at 94,200 subscribers. So a big thank you to you guys for, you know, subscribing to the LaZeR YouTube channel. It really means a lot to me. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. You don't have to. The links are in the description. Thank you again so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.